Tonight, Skrillex is here.
Each family has its own traditions and secrets. There's probably nothing special here unless it's your idol's family, because you definitely want to know every detail about him or her. And the most interesting thing is the least talked about. Billie Eilish's family doesn't hide the truth about themselves, but I'm sure there are many things you haven't heard about. Considering how unusual these creative people are, I'm sure you'll be very interested to know some of their family secrets and mysteries.
Thanks, Billy. I love you.
It is no secret that Billie grew up in a not wealthy family, but at the same time, her parents always did their best and encouraged Billie and Phineas' creative skills. In their childhood, they had a very interesting rule, which Billie later shared in the interview. Well, we had a rule growing up that was kind of a household respected thing of just no matter what time it was, no matter how old we were, if we were creating, writing, music, playing piano, playing guitar, or any instrument at all, we could stay up as long as we were doing that, Eilish said.
I've been thinking about forever.
Eilish's parents were lenient about her bedtime because they understood that the creative process can be unpredictable. Because you only have creativity when it comes to you, Eilish said. And sometimes it's really random. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's in the middle of the day. Wherever. Wherever, whenever, with who, whatever.
What'd you say? Pukkelpop.
Of course, now the singer has grown up and can freely manage her own time and actions, but such freedom of creativity in childhood, personally, I have never heard of such a rule. This rule, according to Billie, is called Don't Push Creativity Away. We had a rule that was just like, no one's gonna push that away from you, Eilish said. You get to be creative when you feel creative, which is, I think, really important for us. So who influenced Billie the most? Who did she look up to as she developed her art? Usually, all children have a special idol, a celebrity, but for Billie, it was much easier because her main guideline was her brother. According to Eilish, he was a big role model for her when she was only a kid. Well, Phineas influences me all the time, Eilish said. I mean, I wanted to do everything he was doing growing up. I wanted to be friends with the people he was friends with. I wanted to wear what he was wearing and do what he was doing. And so, kind of everything.
Let me suck your dick!
Really, Billie loves her brother very much. What do you feel about these words? He's the most protective over me than anyone in the world. Phineas is my best friend, and we've been best friends all of our lives, she said.
I like you. You're funny.
So what other interesting secrets does this wonderful family have? You probably know that Mom and Dad always accompany Billie and Phineas on their tours. Well, they don't do it for free, and Billie pays them a salary for this. Of course, they refuse to take it, but in fact, Maggie and Patrick do quite a bit of work. Mom is a kind of psychologist for Billie. She also constantly makes sure that there is a stable moral climate in their big team. If there is any question, Maggie can solve it. If there is a conflict, Maggie deals with it. If something needs to be discussed, or if Billie just doesn't want to do something, Maggie can help. Patrick, aka Dad, is busy doing other things. For example, he was a bus driver for a while. He also always does technical stuff. If something breaks down, needs to be repaired, plugged in, or cleaned up, it's up to Patrick. His skilled hands and considerable construction experience are constantly involved in any event with Billie and Phineas. So, as you can see, Mom and Dad certainly don't get their salary for nothing. By the way, if talking about the father, everyone around their family believes that Patrick and Billie are very similar. Billie said that she and her dad are kindred spirits, and they have much in common. As she said in one of the interviews, me and my dad are very, very similar. One of my best friends, Zoe, who I grew up with since we were 3, told me that she did not understand my dad for years and years. Then one day, she was, oh, he's you. In general, daughters are often like their fathers, and Billie seems to be one of them. Besides, she considers her father her biggest fan. Maybe she was referring to her surroundings. My dad and I have this relationship over the years of sharing music with each other. My dad has shown me some of my favorite songs in the world, and I've shown him songs that he loves and adores also, Billie told.
Boo.
We all know that Billie is not only a singer, but also a versatile person. She has always been a big activist for climate change. The singer has likely inherited her passion for fighting climate change from her mom. Maggie is the founder of Support Plus Feed, a sustainable plant-based food company that provides meals to underserved communities during the COVID-19 pandemic. Billie often accompanies and helps her mom during these efforts.
Like something. You're evil.